Okay. Hello to my all viewers. Good evening. Today I am conducting a session and my topic is world related to World Environment Day. That is environmental psychology. Those who are joining me, I welcome you and send a wave, and it's going to an interaction live. So whatever ideas or suggestion you want to share with me, you can comment, and please be interactive during this live session. It would be really great. So I'm just waiting for more viewers to get connected in this live, then we will start discussing about the environmental psychology. So today it's the World Environment Day. We all know that how much environment is important for all of us for our survival. Being a aware survivor is very much important instead of being a non-aware person who doesn't care about environment and the basic elements of it. We all are an integral part of the environment. So this live session is all about our environment and where we are all are living. The only one thing that is common among us. So let's get started. I would like to share a quote that was well said by Mahatma Gandhi. What we are doing to the forest of the world is but a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and to one another. Yes, that is true, that whatever we are doing to our forest is actually a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and to the environment. Without forests, we can't even imagine our lives. And we all are very well aware about the challenges that we are facing at the national and the international level. Most common challenges among those are pollution, we all are aware about that, global warming, climate change. When it comes to suffer during this type of environment, it becomes very miserable. If you will know any other reason or any other topic that needs to be discussed during this live, please comment. Your comments are welcome. So, how the human and environment is connected? How do we feel connected to the environment? In the environmental psychology, we study the relationship between human and environment. In this environment, we involve both the natural environment and the man-made environment. So the natural environment that we all possess and we all get as a gift from our mother earth, and the built environment is that the environment which is made by us or which is made by man through their efforts. So we know very well about the cause and pros about the environment we had built. As I know many environmentalists who actually really work very hard to save the environment and to cover up all those issues that are man-made. As we know that the droughts and whatever the cyclone is coming or the earthquake is actually the harm caused by humans. I welcome you all again, those who are watching my live. Okay, let's get it continue. So the challenges that are facing by the humans is directly affected to our mental health and our psychology. How does it? Like for a very simple example, do we like to spend time in a closed room or we like to spend in garden? Please comment below that where do you like to spend your time most, in a garden or in a closed room? We are humans that we enjoy our very time in the while sitting near by the tree or under the tree, because it gives us so much of positive vibes and it makes us feel healthy and happier. So and saving the environment and working for it is very important. How does the environment, it includes, environment means includes everything from the sky to earth elements, the flora, the fauna, biodiversity, everything. And as we are responsible for harming the environment, we should be aware of not harming it, because it is very much important for us. We can't survive without our healthy environment. Such as you all know, the pollution is a very major and serious issue. The pollution causes respiratory problems, it makes us feel sick, it brings those illnesses, even not in the adults, but also in the children, who are the future of our country. So the bringing down the pollution is very important. We have noticed that during the lockdown, the pollution rate decreased much, and the nature healed itself already without the involvement of humans. And in this clean air, we like to breathe. Nobody likes to breathe in the polluted air. And usually, when you see that we have to wear masks during nowadays, and in the polluted environment, we have to wear the mask so that we can breathe healthy. And it is not only about the environment, but it also affects our mental cognition. How does it affect? We can't think positively. We have to think we all are occupied with the worries and tensions, how to survive in such a sick environment, what if we will we become sick, and the new ideas, you can't think about new ideas or creativity in the polluted environment. And besides that, if you sit in a natural environment with the natural surroundings, the beautiful scenery, you will automatically feel, and you will get more and more ideas and good thinking about yourself. You will feel good and you will like to do good for others also. That brings a really positive shift and impact in the behavior of ours. And when we get a positive impact in our behavior with the beautiful and the clean environment, it becomes a vital part of our life. It brings a major change in our lives. Like, we think positively, we don't suffer a lot, we won't get sick from time to time, and it's a healthy environment that we all dreamed of. And the healthy environment leads to the healthy life. Healthy life includes both mental health and physical health as well. So it's really very important to think about it and to just do more and more for as a thanksgiving or for a really good of our environment where we are living and where our future generation are going to live. So for the awareness and the techniques that we need to create a healthy environment, what it could be. If you have any technique or idea to create a healthy environment, so please share in the comments. Okay, so I'm waiting for yours comment if you have any idea for a healthy environment to maintain it. Whenever we feel stressed during our routine life, where we would like to go? Would we like to go in another building or at some good natural places like mountain, beaches, or any other place that is very beautifully naturally developed? Where would we we like to go. For the holidays, we always would like to go to the shifts. We like to go to the mountain places or the places where it's a clean environment. Nobody like to go to the dirty environment places. Why so? And even you have also realized that after the vacation or after a trip, you feel energetic and recharged in your spirit, so that when you came back from the break or the vacation, you are ready to live your life with a immense of energy, and that energy is a fuel of a good life. So why don't we create such a good environment, an energetic environment, just nearby our house? Why to keep the bad environment that affects so much badly to our mental health and creates the psychological issues in us? We can create a better environment around us also, because your and mine is, small to small efforts counts on to build a good environment. So, what is the connection between the human and environment? As we all know, we are integral part of the environment. But now the youngest issue are like that, as we are harming the environment in various many ways. Maybe some people are doing this initiatively, some are doing it innocently, but the crime is crime, and harming the environment is actually count as a crime. That's why we celebrate World Environment Day. Why do we need to do so? We need it because it is the need of the hour. And today we need to aware our children, our youth, so that they could keep and they could put their best effort in saving the environment and creating a good environment. And we also at our own level need to do that. So heading forward, I would like to share that we have a very glorious past in our country, India. How could it be? We all know about the movements that happened and the sacrifice those people who had made to save our environment. If there is a tree cutting in the world, people came forward. They even sacrificed their lives so that trees can be saved. Why would they did so? They did so that because the tree is very important. And even in some communities, they have dedicated their life to save the environment and build a better environment with the tree plantation. We can gift each other the sample of trees, and we can gift each other the plant. Even in the office environment, if we have the few plants, it brings the positivity and purifies the air. If we breathe in the pure air, it will bring a pure and positive emotions also. Thank you so much for your appreciation comments. Okay, and nature is a healer. We all know nature gives us things in abundance. Like how? We can get everything from the nature. Actually, nature provides our basic needs like food, water, air. But besides that, it also provides us medicines. In comparison to the medicines or drugs that made in the laboratory, if we will go to the natural medicines, it affects more our body without any side effects. Like planting few plants that have the medicinal value are truly proved beneficial for each and every age. Even in the naturopathy, there is medicine for every illness, each and every illness. If you have any problem related to your biological problem, or if you have something like not feeling good, or even in the nature, instead of naturopathy, there is aromatopathy also that involves the nature. So nature in itself heals us. And when we all go to the doctor, yes, doctor prescribe the medicine, but with that, they also suggest to do some lifestyle change or just spend some time in the nature, nearby park, or go for a walk. It is necessary. It is actually necessary. But how can we follow it in our routine life when we are not actually aware about it? We are not actually aware about the importance of the environment or good environment. How can we make the contributions to the environment? So in this video live session, I would like to share these the awareness things or awareness topics. I would like to throw some lights on that. And for the better environment in the present and in the future also, we need to do a lot of efforts, because there are still the people who are not aware of not harming the animals, environment, flora and fauna. We as a responsible citizen and we as a responsible human need to aware them, even in the local languages or through the awareness programs, or through the subject studies also. Like in our schools there is a very important subject that cover up all environmental related issues, and why, how it works, how the environment works for us and for the whole biodiversity. So we teach our children and in the subject that is actually titled as environmental science. जी हाँ, पर्यावरण विज्ञान. So in that subject there is a detailed course of how the environment works for us and how we need to save it for the sustainable development. So that our children are actually studying this subject, we should tell them to focus on it and should also apply those methods during the daily life and during the daily routine. So this is all about the environment, environmental science and environmental psychology. Environmental psychology, as I told you earlier, I would like to repeat it again for those who have just joined me in this live session. Humans and environment is interrelated. It's not a totally different or not affected the thing from each other. It actually connected, and we as a responsible human need to do some efforts for it, so that we can have a healthy environment and we can develop a healthy mentality and healthy mental functioning, and that is possible only when we have a good environment and healthy environment. I welcome you all again, those who had recently joined me in this session. Thanks for the likes. Okay, the next topic for me is developing compassion and empathy towards environment. How could we develop that compassion and empathy? So the first step for that is you need to aware that the problems creating in the environment are caused by either the misuse by the humans or the exceed use by the humans. We are using the natural resources in exceed. Even by our government, there are many measures taken, such as like ban on the plastic and least usage of anything that you are already using in exceed, less wastage of natural resources. That are all basic things we can do. A little contribution to the environment can make a big difference, and we all can at least make our little contribution towards the environment by following those government policies, or just being aware that what is good for us, what is good for environment. We have to be compassionate, and we have to develop the empathy towards the environment. Okay, and as in the absence of environment, I don't think so we can survive. Even the scientists are just researching, doing like we can have a life on other planets. But if we are not going to change our habits, if we are not going to develop the awareness, we are even not going to take the responsibility of shifting on the new planet without destructing it. There are many other issues like forest destruction that is happening, or harming to the animals. You all, I don't want to go in the deep of those issues because it's really a lot to talk about it. But I want to just focus on this psychological aspect of the environment. For the sustainable development, we have to be aware and we have to put effort just because we feel good when we are in a good environment. Thank you for watching and see you soon guys in other session. Bye.